Alright, I'm John Gibson from Tripwire Interactive, and I'm going to be presenting our new game, Heroes of Stalingrad, today. I'm going to start off by showing one of our levels playing our game type Territory. Territory was in the first Red Orchestra, but it's been enhanced and improved for the second game. This is actually a remake of one of our most popular maps for the original Red Orchestra. The original map was called Danzig. This new map is taken that level but reimagined it in the apartments of Stalingrad.
Why you call it allies? I believe we do not have any English or American troops in Stalingrad at the time. So why not call it Soviet Army?
Valid point. I don't have a good answer for that.
It's something different.
It's a good idea. Although we have an expansion in development that will feature the Americans fighting the Japanese. So generically we wanted to call them allies, but that's a good point. So the first part of this demo, I'm just going to play the game, show a little bit of gameplay, and then maybe point out some of the new features of the game. This is multiplayer game type Territory. Right now, since we're at Gamescom and I don't have a LAN with 60 of my closest friends, I'm going to be playing with the AI. One of the things you'll see here, we've demonstrated our cover system before, but originally, when you were in cover, your weapon was always down like this. Now, when your weapon goes like this, it indicates that you're ready to blind fire. And you just press fire, and you can spray bullets over the top and take out the enemy. It's really good, particularly if you know there's enemies in a room and you need to suppress them. Back in the action here in a minute.
Do you spawn around the place where you just died?
What's that?
Do you spawn around the place near the place where you died?
If you are a squad leader or a commander, you spawn at a default spawn. But we have a new system for the new game where if you are a member of a squad, you can spawn near your squad leader. And that's all new for the new game. It's part of our squad system. You don't actually, one of the things we didn't want to do, you don't actually spawn right next to your squad leader because we didn't want you to spawn in sight of an enemy. So you always spawn in a place where no enemies can see you and you're not in an objective. That gives us the effect of keeping the squads together, but not having players magically appearing in the middle of a battle. Get my butt kicked this time. One of the things you'll notice if you watch the German soldiers run, they always carry their weapon in one hand. And if you watch the Russian soldiers, they carry their weapon in two hands. This is something that we modeled that the real soldiers were trained to do. The Russian soldiers were trained to carry their weapons differently when they ran. This isn't just a visual enhancement. It also allows you, when you're looking at an enemy running in the distance, to tell by looking at them, their silhouette, if they're a German or Russian soldier. Just bandage there. You have two bandages you can use if your player has a minor wound where they're bleeding. If you bleed too much, then you die. the things I'm not sure if I pointed out earlier, this is a late alpha build, so you might see some bugs or glitches. And also, all of the sound effects are still placeholders that we are using from our first game. We haven't recorded the new sounds for the game yet. So I have the ability to order my fire teams or my entire platoon. I want to get my rifle squad up here to give me some covering fire against the German enemies. One of the neat things we've added recently to our cover system is originally we just had this set up like this. You could go into iron sights, you would pop up out of cover and take a shot. But one of the problems was, what if there's an enemy down here? So now when you look down further, you can pop up, very quickly pop up, pop back down, and take a shot. The enemy's below you. All of this without having to press any buttons. You just look up, look down. You might also notice that you hear some music going right now. I know it's a little noisy, but you might not hear it. One of the things we're really excited about is our new dynamic music system. We actually track the morale of the battle. Thanks, Tim. We actually track the morale of the battle based on which team is winning or losing, and the music dynamically adjusts based on the status of the battle. We also have unique music for the German and the Russian side. German theme music for the Germans, Russian theme music for the Russians. We're also really excited that we've been able to bring composer Sam Ulick on to do the music. Sam Ulick is best known for his work on Mass Effect and Mass Effect 2. So let's get my assault team up here. Maybe I'll throw some smoke so they have a better chance to get up in there. And this, what you're seeing here is what we call our slow death. Depending upon where you get shot. If you get shot in the head, your player just goes out. If you get shot in the heart, he's down. But if you get shot in the stomach, he has kind of a slow death. He can actually take a few shots off before he completely dies. So I think I'm going to try, time is getting short, so I think I'm going to order all of my fire teams to just rush into the cab zone. Well, it doesn't look like I'm going to win this one, but I'm going to move on to my next man.